Hey, how you doing, guys? It's Root of the Null here, come back at you with another batch tutorial. I think I'm going to take this tutorial a little bit more mellow, you know? I figured I would probably ignoring the crap out of you guys with all my screaming antics and that sort of thing. You know? Okay, so actually in this one, we're not going to be opening up Notepad++ because, we've been writing a whole ton of scripts just recently, and I'm sure your hands hurt. Your hands are cramping. You've been putting them under hot water to stop your programming habits. Trust me, I know. I do this all the time. I actually asked my mom to massage my hands one day, and she ran away screaming. Regardless, let's get the Windows command line prompt ready to go. Okay, so in the last couple of videos, we've been looking at redirection and that sort of thing, and we've been looking at the for loop. And with the for loop, you've been able to read stuff from a command. You've been able to read input or read content from a file. Now, with the redirection, you've been able to write out to a file. So you've learned some of the basics of actually working with files and manipulating files and that sort of thing. So in this short new little mini series that we're going to embark on, new adventure, we are going to be deleting files, removing files, copying files, making folders, that sort of thing, and all tons of crazy stuff in our command prompt, So let's get started, though. I'm going to want to create a new folder, and I'll create go ahead and do that. Now, the command for creating a new folder is mkdir, and it's pretty simple. It just kind of looks like make dir, or make directory. So I'll call mine, we'll have a space, and the second argument, obviously, will be the name of the folder, and I'll call mine new folder. So we create that, and sweet, we've created a folder. If we check it out, dir new folder, right down here, you can see it. And actually, when I practice this tutorial, I know I practice videos. I'm a little geeky. I actually created a folder over there, and I should probably delete that. But I don't want to jump the gun, so I'm not going to, because I want to show you guys how you can delete this stuff as we go along. So we've created our new folder. It's obviously a directory. So what we do is we can cd, or change directory, right into that folder, new folder. Now we can dir, check out what's in here, and dude, nothing is in here. It's pretty crazy. If we actually get Explorer open, I can show you all the crazy stuff we've got here. Desktops, myself, new folder, and there's nothing in here. It's bare and empty, so what we want to do is actually create a new file. And remember, we can do this with redirection. We can just say echo stuff, can go into file.txt. And boom, we've got our file. And if we actually dir, we can see we've got a file right in here. So that's pretty easy. So what if we actually decide we didn't want this folder anymore, though? This folder is dumb and stupid, and I hate it, and we're going to get rid of it. So if I cd, two periods, so we can jump back to our parent folder, our parent directory, what we can use is our rmdir. Now this is pretty simple. Remove directory, right? You guys follow me? So if we remove directory, and then our parameter or argument that we pass in is rmdir, new folder, that sort of thing. But wait a second, it tells us that this directory is not empty. That's not what we wanted. We wanted it to delete the folder. Come on. The thing is, guys, it doesn't delete the folder because it's not empty. If we created a new folder, empty folder, and we rmdir empty folder, that works perfectly fine because there was nothing inside that folder. We didn't take the time to create a new file or anything. We didn't echo anything out and redirect into a new file. But if we've got a folder that already has stuff in it, we can't use rmdir. We actually use the del command, or like the erase. In fact, erase and del are pretty synonymous, I believe. If you check it out in the help file, you've got yeah, del and erase, whatever. Well, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's check it out, though. What you can do is just del and the name of the folder, delete new folder, and it'll prompt us to make sure this is all okay. And it says, are you sure you want to delete everything inside here? Because see, this asterisk is a wildcard that represents everything inside that folder. And yeah, we want to delete that. So if we check it out one more time, though, if we look for new folder, we don't have it. It's not in here anymore. Oh wait, it's in here. So that's pretty interesting, guys. You still actually, it deletes everything inside the new folder, but doesn't actually delete the folder. Because you can see there's no more files in here. But then we can run rmdir folder. I'm sorry, rmdir new folder. The only reason that worked is I still had that other one over here. rmdir new folder, and now it's gone. Explorer actually just threw me back out of that folder because it doesn't exist anymore. So pretty interesting, you know. And that's how you can create new folders, modify stuff, and that sort of thing inside the shell, inside the command prompt. And you know, with this information, with this knowledge that you have, you can actually apply this into your scripts that you make. You can jump into new folders, create new folders, delete them, add new files, that sort of thing. A bunch of crazy stuff though. But before we go, let's actually check out the help files for each of these commands. And make directory is pretty easy. It gives us the drive option in case we want to make anything outside of the C drive or our local home drive, hard drive. We can do it in a D drive like a disk drive or USB drive if we add anything else in there. And it's really easy. All it does is make the directory. There are no options or anything special we can do. Our MDIR, if we check that one out, it says removes or deletes a directory. So we can remove all directories and files in a specified directory in addition to the directory itself. Used to remove a directory tree. Quiet mode. Do not ask if it's okay to remove a directory key with S. Okay, guys, you see what happens here? When we actually check out the help files, we learn things we didn't learn before. And so let's actually use this -s tag and try and delete a folder that actually has stuff in it, because it's going to be able to delete everything inside that one and the directory itself. So that'll save us usage from actually running the del command and then the rmdir. We were able to use the single rmdir command. Let's check this out. Remove directory folder. I'll get in there. We can echo out stuff because that's funny. Into file.txt. We can we'll want to echo. Okay, now let's get out of there. Now let's rmdir, spelled everything wrong, with the -s tag. And we'll pass in folder. And it'll ask us, are you sure you want to do this? And we'll say no, because we don't want to do that. That's just dumb. In fact, we want to throw in the -q tag and actually make it quieter so it doesn't ask us. It'll just remove the directory. There it is. If we dir, we don't really see folder in here. There's no folder. It's gone. It doesn't exist, people. We have just deleted the directory and everything inside of it, almost like a recursive directory deletion. So thank you guys for watching. This is real easy and simple, but just a little bit more of the basics on navigating your system within the shell and how you guys can actually incorporate this into your batch scripts. Thank you again, though, and I'll see you in the next tutorial where we check out more of the file system stuff that we can do. Bye.